Could this WWE star be set for a match through the Forbidden Door? And Tony Khan has mocked the WWE return of Vince McMahon. But first, let's get to the quickfire headlines as we have an update on the injury status of Kenny Omega following his match with Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom 17. During a match that saw the cleaner win the IWGP United States Championship, he would pick up a black eye, and Dave Meltzer has since taken to Twitter to reveal that it was nothing serious in the end and said, Omega's eye was swelling shut from a cheeky Nando's kick and his face had a footprint on it, but no orbital break or anything serious, at least as far as everyone thought late last night. And speaking of Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, Dave Meltzer would also later appear on Wrestling Observer Radio, where he revealed that the bout between the two men is just the beginning of their rivalry, with more expected to come in the future. And Meltzer would say, this was not their big match, this was the match to set up their big match. They held back a lot of what they could do. It was very much like, we have to do a lot of selling, we cannot do a lot of moves because we have to save the moves for upcoming matches. I don't know when they will be, but they were under the impression, or they are certainly wanting more matches, whether it's in the United States or back in Japan. WWE superstar Dominic Mysterio would take to Twitter yesterday to reveal that he is engaged to his girlfriend of more than a decade, Marie Juliette, with Dom popping the question on January 2nd. The couple began dating in 2011, with the two said to have been high school sweethearts. There is currently no word on when the wedding will take place, but we send our congratulations to the happy couple. New Japan Pro Wrestling have announced that Night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 17, which goes down on January 21st in the Yokohama Arena, will pit the stars of NJPW against the best of pro wrestling Noah. The night will be headlined by a match between former IWGP Heavyweight Champion Tetsuya Naito and former GHC Heavyweight Champion Kenoh, with 11 matches confirmed thus far. This will be the second year in a row that New Japan has taken on Noah during a night of Wrestle Kingdom action, with the same happening last year on Night 3 from the same arena. And speaking of Wrestle Kingdom, New Japan Pro Wrestling have announced that this past Wednesday's event broke records for their New Japan World streaming service, with them taking to their website to say, January 4 at the Tokyo Dome, a passionate crowd of 26,085 attended Wrestle Kingdom 17, with fan anticipation at a peak for our double main event of Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay and Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada, as well as the long anticipated appearance of Mercedes Moné. Huge numbers tuned in from around the world as well. In fact, 92,409 unique users were watching WK17 live, with 30% braving late nights and early mornings on a weekday to watch the English feed live from overseas. That's a record for the NJPW World Service since its inception in 2014, and we thank all our new, returning and consistent users very, very much. WWE Hall of Famer Gerald Briscoe would speak on his Stories with Bradshaw and Briscoe podcast this week. He would discuss former NXT champion Bo Dallas, who is rumored to be behind the Uncle Howdy mask that's haunted Bray Wyatt over recent months. Well, Briscoe was backstage at SmackDown this past Friday, and he would reveal on his podcast that Dallas was also backstage at the show, although there was no specific mention of why. On SmackDown, Uncle Howdy would drop Bray Wyatt with his sister Abigail in the middle of the ring, with confirmation of Bo being in the building, adding fuel to the fire that he is indeed the one behind the mask. This week it was announced that former WWE head of talent relations John Laurinaitis was set for an appearance at WrestleCon with Big Time Collectibles, with this taking place in Los Angeles, California over WrestleMania 39 weekend. However, the appearance was quickly called off after backlash from fans given recent allegations made against Laurinaitis during the Vince McMahon hush money scandal, with John playing a heavy role in the story. Bobby Fulton, the organizer of the appearance, would take to Twitter to confirm that after much consideration, they will no longer be working with Laurinaitis at the event. Earlier today, we discussed a report from Fightful Select that revealed WWE is interested in signing former Bullet Club member Hikuleo, who is set for a loser leaves town match against former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jay White. According to the same report, WWE have been using their own talent to sway potential new signings towards joining WWE, which was seen with the recent acquisition of Dragon Lee. Regarding WWE's interest in Hikuleo, Fightful would note, It's important to note that we haven't been told if contact has been made between the two sides or when Hikuleo's NJPW contract is up. However, we've been told that much like with Finn Balor helping bring in Dragon Lee, intermediaries have been used to express interest to the talent themselves in many cases. Over recent months, much has been said about the contract of Sasha Banks, the now Mercedes Moné, with her now landing in New Japan Pro Wrestling at Wrestle Kingdom 17. Fans are now left wondering what's next for Naomi, who walked out of WWE with Banks in May 2022, following a creative disagreement with management. Well, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, talks between WWE and Naomi are ongoing, but no deal has been signed as of the middle of this week. WWE broadcast partner BT Sport would take to Twitter today to share the poster for the upcoming Royal Rumble event on January 28th. The photo was joined by a very interesting caption which read, "The official Royal Rumble poster is electrifying." Many people now feel that this could be a hint towards the return of the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, something that has long been speculated by fans. With that said, it's unlikely that the admin of the BT Sport Twitter page has any inside knowledge on the matter, and it remains to be seen if the poster's design choice by the WWE design team means anything. And next up, could this WWE star be set for a match through the Forbidden Door? Earlier in the video, we talked at the future of the feud between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, which looks set to be stretched beyond their recent Wrestle Kingdom encounter. Well, the former AEW World Champion isn't the only one in Ospreay's sights, as he would speak on Sportskeeda's Wrestle Binge to discuss a match with a former WWE World Champion, Seth Rollins, who he's had online beef with in the past. And Ospreay would say, "I think it would be good. Obviously, all the smoke is cleared between myself and Seth, but there's always that desire or want to see two guys just to beat the crap out of one another, right? So if Seth's still got a bit of an issue, then I've got a bit of an issue. So he's more than welcome to come over to Japan." If the match were to happen, it wouldn't be the first time an active WWE superstar has taken on an active New Japan wrestler, with Kyle Anderson recently losing the Never Openweight Championship to Tama Tonga at Wrestle Kingdom 17. On top of this, the WWE gave the okay for Shinsuke Nakamura to appear on a Pro Wrestling Noah show on January 1st against the soon-to-be-retired Great Muta. But do you think we could see Will Ospreay versus Seth Rollins somewhere down the line? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And next, Tony Khan has mocked the WWE return of Vince McMahon. Earlier today, we discussed the return of Vince McMahon to WWE in order to lead the broadcast renegotiations and an eventual sale of WWE. Well, Vince has now officially been appointed back onto the WWE Board of Directors, with paperwork being filed via the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, and the document reads, "On January 5th, 2023, Vince McMahon acted by written consent to remove Joe Ellen Lyons Dillon, Jeffrey R. Speed, and Alan M. Wexer without cause as directors of WWE, and to fill such vacancies by electing Vince McMahon, George Barrios, and Michelle Wilson as directors of WWE." Following the news, two more members of the board resigned on their own accord, those being Manjit Singh and Ignace Vahood. According to PW Insider, WWE employees are set for an all-hands-on-deck meeting today, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, so it's probably already happened by the time this video comes out, which is of course related to Vince McMahon being back. It's also been confirmed that McMahon's role will be Executive Chairman of WWE, which was one of his former roles, although he has yet to retake his CEO position, which is currently filled by co-CEOs Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan. Following the news, AEW President Tony Khan would take to Twitter to joke about the situation, with him wondering why everyone's being so nice to him all of a sudden, and he would say, "Everyone at work is being so nice to me these past 24 hours. I wonder why. It must be belated holiday spirit." Several AEW stars are said to have expressed an interest in returning to WWE after Triple H took the reins as head of creative, although they may now be thinking twice. With that said, it does remain to be seen if Vince will once again lead the creative process, although if the statement is to be believed, this actually won't be the case, but I guess only time will tell with this one. And before you go, make sure you check out me using AI to simulate WWE and AEW in 2023.